What's up, America? Okay, so I got those 3 winners for the Aspen Mics giveaway, but first, questions. So I've had a chance to play with the Panasonic GH5 and of course my Sony a6500, but the question I keep getting asked is, which do I prefer, GH5 or a6500? So both the GH5 and the a6500 are excellent cameras. Both have strengths and both have weaknesses. But if I had to choose which camera to go with, just one, I would probably go with the Sony a6500. First of all, the GH5 is a far superior camera. The image quality is superb, especially with that 4K 10-bit goodness, the articulating touchscreen, the unlimited recording, dual SD card slot, in-body image stabilization, variable frame rate up to 180 frames a second, 4K up to 60 frames a second, easy to use menu system, and that oh so sexy body. It is a beast of a camera. But I'd still choose the a6500 simply because of this. It's easier and lighter to travel with. Now, I've traveled around the world enough times to know how difficult it is to lug all your heavy gear while walking through airports, train stations, and even trekking to far places just to get the shot. And my back has actually taken a toll over the years of traveling. So not only is the a6500 lighter, but it also captures amazing 4K up to 30 frames a second, full HD and 120 frames a second, incredible autofocus, especially eye autofocus, where the camera actually tracks the subject's eye, in-body image stabilization, and it is a far superior photography camera over the GH5, in my opinion. Again, each camera has its pros and cons, and even though I said that the GH5 is the superior camera, it doesn't mean it's the best camera for the kind of work that I do. And if you shoot music videos, short films, and documentaries, then perhaps the GH5 is the better choice. But for the line of work that I do, which is mainly about travel and people, the a6500 is my go-to camera. Also, you have to consider where your content is going to be seen. My content mainly goes on YouTube, Vimeo, and Instagram. And if you're like me, then the a6500 is more than capable to produce great looking content. In fact, I know several people who are doing $50,000 brand deals with the Sony a6500. Also keep in mind that one camera cannot do it all. You can always rent cameras. Just because the a6500 works great for travel doesn't mean it'll work well for indie films. You certainly can, but I would rather just rent an FS5 or a Canon C300 or C700. Either way, it's important to be self-aware of what kind of filmmaker you are. And for me, I'm an a6500 kind of guy. Okay, question number 2. Does the Sigma 30mm 1.4 DC-DN lens make any noise when it autofocuses? Now, for those of you that don't know, this is my absolute favorite lens so far for my Sony a6500, and I'm actually filming with it right now. It's light and it produces incredible images, but is it noisy when it comes to autofocusing? Yes, but not by much. So let's do a test. Now, while you look at a picture I drew of Hugh Jackman, let's listen to the internal mic of the Sony a6500 as the lens tries to autofocus. Now let's do another test, but this time we'll be using an external mic, which is the Rode VideoMic Pro, on top of the camera. Now let's listen to see if we hear any AF noise. Well, there you go. Now the noise isn't apparent when there's sounds happening all around. You'll only hear it when it's dead silent, especially if you use the internal mic. So yes, it's a little noisy, but I wouldn't worry about it, especially if you use an external mic, which you probably should anyway. Okay, enough questions. Let's get to the winners. So all week I teamed up with Aspen Mics to give away 3 of their belt clips for the Zoom H1 audio recorder. And those winners are... Congrats guys, I'll be reaching out to you so we can get those Zoom H1 belt clips to you soon. Well, thanks everyone for watching. I've got some amazing content coming soon, along with some tutorials and a really cool summer series that I'm working on, especially for those of you that are aspiring filmmakers and photographers, so look out for that. So if you like this video, I would appreciate a thumbs up and also for hitting that subscribe button. So keep making great content guys, and I'll catch you later. Peace.